Hi guys, so we're doing Shungite. Um, Shungite's for cleansing, purification. It works to block EMF fields. It's infusion of spiritual light and activation of the light within yourself, and it helps you hear the truth. Okay, so Shungite is primarily a amorphous graphite, which is carbon, for those of you playing at home, crystalline silicate particles, and other minerals distributed throughout the stone. So basically, it's carbon-based with some other minerals thrown in there for, a good time. It has a hardness of 3.5 to 4, and the carbon in it gives it certain abilities. Electroconductivity and chemical resistance, so that's kind of fun. Sometimes the minerals include not just carbon, but silicon, aluminum, iron, magnesium, sulfur, calcium, and phosphorus. Shungite tends to resemble anthracite coal. It has this kind of weird sheen almost to it. I'll show it to you kind of from this side. It's not shiny, but it's not dull. It's really kind of hard to explain. That's how you tell it apart from obsidian, is this weird kind of shiny texture it has to it. It almost, for those of you who have hematite, that kind of shiny but weird texture that hematite has, the shungite almost has that kind of weird sheen to it too. And again, it's hard to show you on the video. There it goes from that angle. It's just kind of, again, it doesn't have the shininess when you're dealing with obsidian. Obsidian is shiny because it's polished volcanic glass, but this has a different shine to it. So that way you guys aren't ending up with obsidian when you're looking for shungite. This piece especially, I'm trying to show you the, there it goes. It has a weird texture. I'm having a hard time showing you. See the reflectiveness, how the light bounces off it, and it almost looks like it's textured. That's what you're looking for when you're buying shungite versus obsidian or jet. So anyway, shungite hits up fire, wind, and storm, and it's all chakras. It's, of course, cleansing, like we talked about. A lot of people carry it to deal with EMF fields and that kind of thing, and dealing with others, weird energy. Let's see here. There's not really anything I can tell you about it beyond that. That's mostly what it's used for. You can meditate with it. You can keep it with your other crystals to cleanse them too, but it's going to be most useful like for travel, for all the chaos and stuff that you get going on travel. Kind of getting rid of basically the noise that, is energy. It does help to ground, and, in that way it is similar to obsidian. I'm not sure if it can get wet or not because it is basically carbon based. So that's definitely something I would look up and research because it may be one that doesn't like water. The book doesn't say. I'm looking, but it doesn't say. So just be mindful of the care and feeding of it just in case, because with it being carbon based, it may be sensitive to water. All right, guys, so your shungite is grounding, cleansing, and good for blocking energy fields. And it's mostly out of all places, weirdly enough. It tends to come from Russia, of course. And let's see here. Some of it, from what I understand, does come out of China, but most of it's going to come out of Russia, literally near the village of Shunga, which is where you get shungite from. And that's the Karelia version of part of Russia, apparently. But it's the classic shungite, that's large quantities of it, and there's also a noble shungite, which is only available as raw. And that one's going to be higher in carbon content, and it's super rare. So your noble shungite especially, you're not going to want to expose it to a lot of water because of the high carbon in it. And as you guys know, most things on the planet are made of carbon, one way or another. We are carbon-based life forms. So a lot of people enjoy using their shungite because of that. They connect with that whole deep resonance of all the things being carbon. So anyway, all right, guys, so that's your shungite. Thanks. Bye.